Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, let's start out by talking about our evening and what you're going to be seeing for tonight. If you look at the temperatures, you're basically in the mid-70s. It's going to be a beautiful evening. Keep in mind, with storms to our north and to our south mostly, that could be bringing up some breezy conditions as we've been seeing over the past couple of evenings. So that's what takes place for tonight. So temperatures look pretty good. Got a nice cool evening. Then tomorrow we heat back up to the lower 80s. I think after tomorrow we're going to start seeing the rise in the temperatures. But let's talk about some of those thunderstorms for tonight. As you look here at the Southwest Valley, and you look here toward Nampa, and you can see out here toward Boise, you can see the storms coming in and basically weakening. That's because the mountains are a better environment for these storms. These storms out here to the west, because of this low, are basically very weak. So when they come off the mountains, they're basically drying out as they move through the valley. Now, if one is strong enough to produce a shower, that's a possibility, but that's why they're moving to the north and mostly to the south. But between the two, that will cause us some breezy conditions that we need to watch for. Now, Twin Falls, it's a different story. As you look down here toward Owyhee County, they have several storms that are coming up, and they've already moved through the area earlier today, and we have more that will be moving through there. Storms are developing as they move through Boise and gets into that cold, cooler environment as well as higher elevation. You can see these storms starting to develop once again. But if you look at Sun Valley, you have a thunderstorm to your west that's basically starting to break a bit, but you might see a little bit of that, and even a couple of lightning strikes up through there, and that's going to be early. That's early evening before that breaks up. Around McCall, nothing out there at this point. Same thing for Cascade and Donnelly, but it will continue to develop for this evening, so you still have a chance of a thunderstorm. And here's how it looks with the Futurecast. So this is just one computer model giving you just an opinion of what's taking place here in the Futurecast, which is going to take place for tonight. And you can see most of these showers, like I said, mostly in mountain locations, and you can see it's dry in the valley. So here's early tomorrow morning, and still a few showers up around McCall. That's through tomorrow. So we have about a 40% chance of thunderstorms in some of those mountain locations, but I think we're just about ready to take them out of Twin Falls, and Boise definitely is going to be drying up. After you get through tomorrow, even the mountain locations are still going to be looking at situations for a few light showers, but basically drying up throughout most areas. So Twin Falls for tomorrow, look at this, temperatures near 80 degrees. Moving into the central mountains, high temperatures will be about 70. Haley even reaches 72 degrees. Now here's Donnelly tomorrow. As you look at these temperatures into the 60s, down here in valley locations, high temperatures are mainly into the lower 80s, but we're trying to stretch there towards some of those mid 80s, and you can see thunderstorms all around the area, but not here in the valley, and I don't have that for Ontario all the way to the Boise Valley. But when you look at the 7-day forecast, pretty much drying up. I think we'll have a few clouds around tomorrow because of some of the moisture in the mountains. And temperatures will, look at this, up around 100 degrees. That will continue through Sunday, Monday, and even as you get to the 4th, you can see these high temperatures up around 95. They could start to break just a little bit, okay? As you look at the Magic Valley forecast, well, not quite as hot. As you look at those temperatures, that will be in the mid-90s at best. We're back with more in just a moment.